Ooh, they have a lot of different stuff than what we have.
I'll stay here for a salad.
Yeah, this is gonna be your favorite.
See if there's any
place to
marble
go.
or anything.
I never want to watch this. That looks creepy. Oh my gosh, look at all these books. Ours never has books. We need see if there's a buggy.
Here's your book.
Do they not have buggies
There's
here?
your book.
They got furniture. There's no.
They got
furniture.
buggies.
This is so cool. Where do you get them at?
I don't know.
My husband had actually found this Wisconsin Badgers digital camo hat, and then that was a DVD my son picked out for himself. And then I found this men's denim vest, and it is Levi's. Oh, look, they got a bunch of books. Yeah. And games. That's pretty. A tulip plate. I wonder why that's in the thing.
Because breakable.
Yeah, they got all them plates down the aisle that aren't in a thing. They're breakable.
Maybe they're vintage.
Maybe. Ooh, look at the wedding dress. That's pretty.
And then you need any more hand warmers?
Oh yeah, a whole bunch of them, isn't there? Hey y'all, okay. So, if you see this shirt on me in the next video, I am filming the end of 2 different videos on the same day. I had a follow-up doctor's appointment just to recheck an MRI and make sure that my tumor was not growing anymore and that everything was okay up there. And they said it looked great, so that's good. But we always like to take an opportunity to go to Birmingham to also thrift. And we had been to, if you didn't see it, I'll link it here. Go back and watch my video at where we went to Vapor Thrift Store in Birmingham. That was a lot of fun. That was just me and my husband. This time my son was able to come with us. Went to the Goodwill outlet, and then also we went to the Goodwill retail store that was in front of the Goodwill outlet. I don't know how y'all's outlets or bins are, but ours is done the same way. It's like in Tallahassee, our corporate office is right in the middle. It's like bins, corporate office, retail store. Their pricing was a little different than ours, of course, as you would expect. I can't remember, but I'll put the prices up here on the screen because they were a little different. I just remember books were priced individually, so a paperback and hardback had different prices, and then they did not count in the weighted stuff like clothing or shoes that you bought. So we actually ended up getting books to resell. My son also got several chapter book type stuff, and then I got several shoes. So we didn't have a ton of time because it's 5 hours away from us, and we were driving home afterwards, and so we didn't want to stay too late. It was already around 10 o'clock when we got home that night, so if we'd stayed any later, we're old and it just would have been way too late. Plus my husband had to go back to work the next day. We didn't want to be out too late, but I got some good stuff. I think that I really did get enough stuff to cover the one night in a hotel that we had to stay, and possibly even enough stuff to cover gas to get there and back. I'll start with the books because I know that's not as exciting, but I was kind of excited about this. If any of you watch Becky Park on Poshmark on YouTube, her name is Becky Park on Poshmark on YouTube. So anyway, Becky Park on YouTube, she has mentioned this before. I don't even know what made me remember this. Maybe just because I thought this was interesting. I've heard several resellers that sell Bibles and do well with Bibles on eBay and stuff. When I came into the bins, this bins in Birmingham, one of the first, they had 2 huge bins of books, which you saw. And one of the first things I saw was a Korean Bible. And I thought, well, that's interesting. Why do I feel like I've heard something about this? And then I remembered Becky Park talking about, was it a Korean or Vietnamese Bible? I'm not sure. I feel like it was Korean. Anyway, I don't remember for sure. But I did not just take her word for it. I looked up comps on these Korean Bibles, and some of them are just completely Korean, and some of them are Korean English translated. And they're very nice. And somebody had just piled them up. I don't know if I got this on video, but somebody had just piled them up in a stack. Like, I almost didn't even have to dig for them. So I'm not sure what deterred them from buying them. Maybe they thought they were English Bibles, and then when they realized they were Korean, they would just put them aside. I want to say Becky's dad is a pastor, and she saw somebody else on YouTube say that the Bibles sold well on eBay or whatever, and so she remembered that she had one or something, and so she put it on and it did sell well, and that's what made her mention it on her what sold video. This one is the NIV, see if you can see it, Korean English Explanation Bible. So, and it is tabbed, which is, I always enjoyed that feature on a Bible. There was another one, another NIV Bible, and it's also Korean English. So, and it is zip closed. I don't know if these are leather, but they feel like leather covers, so I don't know. This is a nice, like, you can zip it closed. Here's another one, also a zip closure, and it says Holy Bible and Hymnal. I did look up comps for these different Bibles, and they looked good enough to pay $1 something per Bible for sure. Just says Big Bible in English. I don't know what the rest says. My family actually recently replaced all of our Bibles with new ones, and they're pricey, okay? They're expensive. Amazon does not care that you're buying a Bible or that they're selling a Bible. They don't care if that's your religion and they're capitalizing off of it. They don't care. I hear Commonwealth Picker say that people come for him in the comments about selling Bibles, but Amazon doesn't care if anybody's mad at them. They still sell probably hundreds of Bibles a day. So very excited to find those. I guess I was the only one that was excited. I'm sure they were probably looking at me like, can you read those Bibles? Okay, now on to shoes, which is the last thing I found at the Birmingham bins to sell. I found these men's Rockport dress shoes. They're in really good condition. Rockport. These New Balance Minimus men's sneakers. So now that I'm looking at these, they're made in the USA, but I have no idea what brand they are. They're definitely leather though. They definitely smell like leather. All right, I guess if anybody knows about those, let me know. I feel like when I find something out, it'll be worth the pickup. Crap. What, they were probably like a total of $18 and some change. Brand or no brand on these, the thrift stores that I shop at, mainly in Tallahassee, would have had these priced at $24.95. Whether they knew the brand, the size, anything, that would have been the minimum price on these, sometimes even $50. So I feel like a little more research and I'll figure out what these are. So the next place we went was the retail thrift store next door, which was also Goodwill, of course. And my husband found this digital camo Wisconsin Badgers hat, and it's Adidas. It's only $2.99. And then I found this men's Levi's denim vest. I want to say it was around $5 or $6. I can't remember though. All right, that was everything we got on our trip to Birmingham. I hope y'all enjoyed it. We enjoy making these videos for y'all, of course. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.